Hello guys, how do we solve for x in this nested root problem? Solution. So we have square root of x times square root of x times square root of x. So this equals 2. So let's simply square both sides of this equation. So we're going to have squared. So we have squared. Clearly, this bigger square root takes care of this 2. So we are left with x times square root of x times square root of x, which equals to 2 squared, that is 4. So let us also square both sides of this equation again. So we're going to have x times square root of x times square root of x all squared equals 4 squared. So let's distribute the power, which is 2. So we're going to have x squared times square root of x times square root of x all squared equals 4 squared, that is 16. So let's proceed further. So we're going to have x squared times this bigger square root takes care of these 2. So we are left with x times square root of x. So this equals 16. Now again, let's square both sides of this equation again. So we're going to have x squared times x times root x all squared, which is equals to 16 squared. So distributed the exponents. So we're going to have x squared times 2 times x times square root of x all squared equals 16 squared. Applying rules of indices, 2 times 2, we're going to have x to the power of 4 times, when we distribute the exponents here, we're going to have x squared times square root of x all squared. So this equals to 16 squared. So let's proceed further. X raised to the power 4 times x squared, that is x raised to the power 6. That is from laws of indices. That's whenever we have, let's say we have a to the power of m times a raised to the power n, is simply the same thing as writing a raised to the power m plus n. So using this property for these two, we obtain this. So let's proceed further. So this square root takes care of these two, so we are left with x times x. So this equals 16 squared. So now x raised to the power 6 times this, that is x raised to the power 7. So this equals 16 squared. So now let's multiply both exponents by 1 over 7. So we're going to have x raised to the power 7 times 1 over 7, which is equals to 16 squared times 1 over 7. So this implies 7 takes care of this 7. So we have x to be equals 16. 2 times 1 over 7, that is 2 over 7. So now we can rewrite 16 as 2 raised to the power 4. So we're going to have x to be equals 2 raised to the power 4 times 2 over 7. So therefore, x equals 4 times 2 over 7, that is 2 raised to the power 8 over 7. So our value of x for this problem is x equals 2 raised to the power 8 over 7. So this is the required solution. That's it. Thanks for watching.